Nothing's off limits with this duo. It's father and daughter, Don and Cher. And join the club if you're a Chattermouth.
Hey y'all, it's Cher and
Dawn.
And welcome back to the Chattermouth Podcast.
You know, Cher, last night, I just have to get into this. Last night,
What did I do?
I was on Instagram and something really, it bothered me. You said on Instagram that you're an introvert.
Why did it bother you?
Because I never thought of you as an introvert, you're so, you talk to everyone, you have so many friends, you're
That doesn't
so
mean you
out
can't.
there.
No. Okay, so an introvert, I have friends and I talk to you, yes, but there's an introvert and an extrovert. Introvert is the type of person who will keep their feelings a lot of times inside, like they're kind of more to themselves. An extrovert is someone who can speak a lot,
But
talk.
you can.
I can, but I choose not to, just because I can't. So I posted on Instagram. There was this trend going around where you ask if you're introverted or extroverted, and in my opinion, I'm actually an introvert. And it's so funny that you are annoyed at this or bothered by this, because one of my other best friends wrote to me last night. She's like, how are you an introvert? But then my other really good friend wrote to me. She's like, Cher, you are 100% this, which is true. I am an introvert, but I'm a fake extrovert. That's what I believe. I'm an introvert and extrovert.
Funny.
So I think I'm a little bit of both in reality, but you could only pick one on this Instagram trend. So I picked more introvert. I would prefer to be introverted, but I push myself to be extroverted. So I'll push myself to talk to people. But if you notice in conversation when I'm with my friends or I'm meeting people, if you know me, you know this about me, I'm always the one who's asking the questions, because I would prefer if the other person is talking than myself.
This is so interesting to me, hearing you say that, because honestly, I feel I'm an introvert.
No, you're not. You're 100% extrovert.
No,
Yes, you
not.
are.
I go out with my
gosh.
girlfriends. I'm the one always asking the questions. Not much is spoken about
That's
me.
true.
I never really speak about me unless you actually pinpoint me and ask me a specific question.
Or you're on the Chattermouth Podcast.
Or I'm on the Chattermouth Podcast with you.
Yeah.
That with you, I'm an extrovert because I tell you everything and I keep chatting all the time.
Yeah.
But I really feel like I'm an introvert. I love being with my family. I love going out with friends once in a while or for dinner on a Saturday night. I think Daddy pushes me for that. But really, I could be very happy just being with you and the kid and Chad and Grant and the family, you know?
Yeah. I get that. It's funny. You, though, you're a little bit of both, I would say, because you are introverted where you prefer to kind of be by yourself. You like, just kind of being in your own thoughts.
Yes.
But you're also very extroverted where you're very comfortable to say your feelings. You are kind of annoying sometimes to hang out with when you're around other people, because before I ever go with you somewhere, I always ask, can you not hug them goodbye? You know?
I'm a very huggy, feely person.
It's so we'll go to see my doctor or something, and you'll be like, hi, how are you? Giving them a hug. I'm like, Mom, can you not hug this person? That's something that only an extrovert would do.
That's so funny. You don't like hugging anybody.
No, well, it's so awkward. I don't want to hug my doctor, my pediatrician.
You know
Hello.
what's so funny? A lot of times when we go out to dinner with another couple, right before we go into the restaurant, Daddy says to me, don't hug the guy hello, because then I have to hug the wife hello, and I'd rather just not hug anybody. So you take after Daddy with that.
Yes, and I know before we go into place, they'll say, can you not hug them? Can you just wave hello? Hi, how are you? I remember being a child and having these, that's something only an extrovert would do. An introvert would want to stay to themselves, and that's how I am. I'm I'm good here. Hi.
Maybe I appreciate them seeing me or getting together or whatever, and then I hug them.
But that's what you're really good at getting what you want and things, always in life. We're going for ice cream and they're going to give you a scoop, but can I get like 2 scoops? Like somehow you
That's
get it.
true.
Like that's something that you can do. So you're like maybe a mix. You're like a fake extrovert. That's like kind of how I feel. You're an introverted fake extrovert.
I guess we're twins. Anyway, let's get into this.
What?
You know, today, 2024, there's trends that are in and trends that are out. Of course, you don't have to abide by it totally. I mean, I sometimes wear things that are not in and not out.
Yeah.
But the things that are in today, let's discuss things that are in versus out.
Oh, I love that. Okay.
Okay.
This is all over TikTok right now too. Yes.
Well, I think, number one, I think vests are really in now.
Oh, they are.
You could wear the vest just as a shirt with jeans or with a nice pair of pants. You could wear the vest with jeans or a nice pair of pants. And it's so interesting because I have this jean vest and jean pants that I've had for like 15 years, and now it's so
in.
back in style. So girls, don't throw anything out if you could keep it in your closet.
It's so
because
true.
things always are coming back.
You guys are great at keeping things. Like Daddy has things for 25 years and he'll be like, and he'll never like have any use for it. He'll keep it in his garage. And then one day, like he'll find the perfect tool and he'll like have it in his garage. It's so good.
But
It's such a good quality.
The garage is filled with so much junk in it.
Right. Some people would say it's a terrible quality, but
Yes, he's a hoarder.
it's so funny because today my dad came over and we had like I have my turtles and they were in a smaller cage and I was thinking about how I have to move them outside. My dad came over today with this huge like tank for them.
Yes,
I'm like,
he
where did you
did.
have it? He's like, well, I had this in the garage for about 25 years just waiting for the perfect time to use it. And I was like,
so
nice.
true. He always says when I say, throw it away, we're not using it. Well, someday we might find something to use it for.
It's so perfect. It is good.
I
But yeah,
know.
vests are in. I've been seeing
I
them all
love
over.
vests. I think it gives you a nice look. I really love it. I love it. I think it's sexy when you just wear the vest with nothing underneath it.
Oh, Mom.
I love that look with a pair of jeans or a nice
Oh
shirt.
my gosh, you never grew up, did you?
No, I never grew up. It's very hard. You know
Isn't
what's
it-
out too?
Is it hard because sometimes you see these cute looks and you probably want to wear them and you're like, well, I'm 64, I shouldn't wear it. I feel like that's probably a little difficult, right?
Yes, it is a little difficult because some things that I do love, I feel that I don't know. I might be looking like I'm trying too hard, and so then I buy it for you. But it gets a little hard at times, you know. But then sometimes I say, well, maybe I can fake it and pull it off, you know.
Yeah. Just wear what makes you feel good, right? It shouldn't
Yeah.
be like that, but I know it is. Yeah.
it's true.
Okay, so what were you about to say? What's out?
So another thing that's out, you can't believe it because I have so many of them in my closet, is stilettos. The thin,
Stilettos? Oh, like thin heels? Like
Yes.
high heels?
high
Well,
ones.
what's in then? Thick ones?
The thicker ones, or you could use the thin heel, but a short heel in a short version, not in a tall version.
Oh, just like the really high ones. Got it.
Yes.
But that's like all you wear. What are you going to do? No, I'm just kidding.
I think you
But-
have to wear them a little thicker. Yeah,
thicker.
now.
Interesting. I feel like it's just the
Yeah.
90s coming back in style. It's just like it's crazy because everything is like 90s style. Like the vest was like Britney Spears would
Yes.
wear that back in the 90s, and the thicker shoes are back in style.
Oh, you know it's in style
What?
too, which I love, and you always remember me in it because I used to
What?
wear it years ago. So I know you think of me in it. Jellies.
Oh, the jelly shoes. I know.
Yes.
It's so funny. They're like those clear sandals, you know. Are they
Yes.
actually called jellies or do we just call them
No,
jellies?
I think
they're called jellies. Okay.
Yes, I do.
You used to wear them all the time.
They're so
Oh, why don't you
comfortable.
go get a pair?
I actually did.
Oh, you
and
did?
you know what I love about them? They go with everything, any color. They just go with everything.
I remember you used to always wear jellies.
Yes.
I'd always think of you with them. That's so funny. I was just in Target the other day and got Belle a pair of jellies. And I was like, my mom used to wear
Yeah,
these.
they're very in now.
Oh, that's a good one. See, it's the 90s. I'm telling you, it's just the 90s coming back. Look back at 90s pictures. Before you know it, it's going to be those like choker. Actually, oh my God, I think it is coming back in. Do you remember those chokers that were like, they were like those black, they were like stretchy.
Oh,
I saw
yes.
a little girl wearing it the other day.
Really?
Yes. I bet they're coming back too. It's so crazy. That's why you never throw away your clothes.
It's hard not to throw away your clothes,
I
but
know.
if you have the space, keep it because things do come back.
I need to raid your closet again, Mom.
No.
Come back to all your stuff. Now that it can fit me, I can actually wear that'd be so fun. I can wear the clothes that you wore in the 90s because now they fit me.
Oh, yeah, that's so true. They still fit me, Cher.
I know. You're not gonna have any.
You just want to take them from me.
I do. You won't have any clothes for long.
It's so funny.
Yeah. What else?
Okay, you know what
I
else
love
is
how
in?
I love how my mom
I'm
keeps
so
me.
into style.
She's the one who knows everything about style. She does all the buying of our clothes. Like she's the
Yes.
fashionista here. It's
But
so funny.
you know
You're
what's great with you? You're
What?
honest to me. You always tell me what looks good and what doesn't. And that's what's great about having a daughter. Because a lot of times when I'm in the dressing room, I'll try something on. You'll go, no, Ma, what are you thinking? Because I send you a picture of it
Yeah.
on my cell phone. And you'll say, no, Ma, what are you thinking?
Yeah.
But, and that's what I need you for. I need someone to be honest and someone to say, oh, it looks nice and it really doesn't.
Right. Yeah, definitely. If you are not as close with your mom and you want to get closer, I think going shopping together is a really fun activity because you get to just try things on, give each other advice.
Yes,
it's
yes.
fun.
And then you can go for some lunch and just hang together.
Okay, wait, keep going, Mom.
Okay.
Keep going. Sorry to pause the podcast, but if you're loving our podcast, then you'll love our book, and we have to tell you a little about it.
Actually, we wrote this book, and it's about how we got this close and how you can too.
It's called A Bond That Lasts Forever. And basically, it goes over our life's ups and downs. It shows pictures throughout our life and has adorable quotes throughout to inspire other mothers and daughters to have their own special relationship. You can pick it up on Amazon.com, at Barnes & Nobles, or wherever you get your books. Now, let's get back to the podcast.
You know what's really coming back
Oh
to?
my goodness, what?
Layering your necklaces.
Really?
Yeah, like having
like the thin gold, like lots. Yeah.
Like a thin chain, then another thin chain a little bit longer than that, and a little bit longer than that. Yes.
Interesting. Yeah, I do see that all the time. I do like that look a lot, but it's like hard to I have a hard enough time getting one necklace on. It's like I'm always rushing to get that one on.
It's
But
kind
it
of
is
a cool
cute.
look.
Oh,
It's
I love
very
the look.
pretty.
Yes, I 100%
Definitely
agree.
pretty. And you know what else is good?
What?
It's coming back silver. They say silver shoes, silver sneakers,
Silver jewelry,
even
too?
silver jewelry. But they say you can mix the silver with the gold still.
I always felt weird about mixing gold and silver jewelry together.
I like the idea of mixing gold and silver because it
Really?
can go with everything.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I really want to get a watch that's gold and silver mix because I feel like if you have something, you know how like the watch bands, you can get like a
Yes.
gold or a silver or a mixed one. I like the idea of getting a gold and silver watch band. So then if you can mix the gold and the silver, it's okay, I'm very into having it go together. I don't know.
Yes. You're after
I'm
always
after the times.
You're
before.
After the times. I'm always before, and you always say, "Ma, it's not it."
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, 5 months later, it's everybody's wearing it. And you go, "You're right, Ma."
Yeah, exactly. That's so funny. It's true. It is.
You
so
know
true.
what's really in now for
What?
2000? The big tote bags, the oversized bags are back, and the micro purses are really going out, which is wonderful because you can't fit anything in them anyway.
The micro purses are, I feel like they're in. I feel like they've just started going in.
No, they're going out now.
What?
Yep.
Like the little ones that you wear out to dinner, like the
Yes.
I just saw them. They just went in style, I feel like.
I know they're going out. Of course, you can still
Interesting.
use this too. I mean, don't get me
Wow.
wrong, but
the big tote bags are in.
Yes.
That's good. Mom bags.
yes, the big ones are
Moms love
definitely
that.
more in.
Yeah,
Yes.
that's
And
good.
also the same thing talking about the small versus the big, the sneakers.
Mm.
They're more leaner and
Wait, the thick, chunky
and
sneakers
I
are going
just
out?
got one 6 months ago, the thick one.
Ugh, everything goes in and out
Yeah.
so fast.
I mean, you can still wear
Yeah.
it, but it's definitely on its way out.
For us short girls, though, the clunky big sneakers were good. I mean, it's got
Yeah.
us a little bit extra height here.
I know. It was wonderful for me.
Yeah.
That's
I was wearing, did I tell you the story? I was wearing the big chunky sneakers on an airplane and I sat next to this guy in an airplane and asked me. It was so weird. First of all, it was a weird question to even ask someone, but he asked me if something was wrong with my legs. And I said, why? I said, no, what do you mean? He's like, well, you're wearing those like sneakers that have like, that are really big. So I thought maybe it was because you had your legs, one was shorter or bigger than the other.
So interesting.
And I was like, oh no, they're just in style.
So interesting. Well, he doesn't know style, obviously.
Right. Yeah. I thought that was interesting though.
That was very interesting. Yes.
And now also what's out
What?
is skinny jeans. The
Skinny
really tight jeans.
Okay, yes, I thought that those were coming back in though. We just did a podcast on this, and I swear, I saw them. They're all over Zara now, and all the stores are carrying them.
You know what they're really showing? Not as oversized jeans. They don't want the oversized clothes, but more leaner, loose but leaner and slimmer looking.
I like that.
More tailored looking, not tight. Just more tailored.
That's like what we have on now.
Yes.
Right.
Right.
That's good. Okay.
Yeah.
Wow, you're so good.
I'm really
How do you
like
know
keeping
that
up.
tight? I could have sworn it was just coming back. Who decides this stuff? Who decides what's in style?
I think the fashion designers, so they make us buy all the clothes.
Yes, I
Keep
guess
changing it
so.
up for us.
Yeah, so that we keep having to buy new clothes and new clothes.
Yeah.
That makes sense because they're like, okay, we're out of this. Go to the
The
next.
big sunglasses are in too.
I
And
like
the
that.
big scrunchies are in. Not the little ones, but the big sunglasses and scrunchies.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's like so, oh my goodness. You're so good at this,
I
Mom.
know. I kind
How?
of love all this
Oh my
stuff.
gosh.
Though. Really love it.
I remember.
right up my alley.
It's so funny how like back in the day we used to have magazines, you'd always look at
Yeah.
your magazine to learn what's in. Now, do people use magazines?
No, now you kind of use TikToks and Instagrams.
Isn't that interesting
It's
how
a
that
whole
works?
different world.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
love how you like know all of this stuff. You should do more social media, like showing off all your new
guess
trends. You're so good
so.
at this.
And you know what's in too?
Oh, what?
Ballet flats. They're very
Ah.
in. They're saying they're in, and you could just get, just a pair and
Like that.
That
I don't
is
have a
interesting.
pair of ballet flats, but I was
Yeah.
thinking of getting one when I realized that.
You know what's a really good store to shop at that people like? Well, we never used to shop there. Target. It's so random, but
so
like
interesting
it's
you
so
say
good.
that.
What?
Because just the other day, I went into Target to get, I think hair dye for my hair, because I do my own hair.
You know what? We're like the only ones who still box dye our hair.
I know, I was talking over my friends. They
No one
looked at me
does
like
that.
something like I was strange or something,
I
or like I'm
know.
cheap or something, that I don't go to a salon.
I know.
But-
Somebody just emailed me. They're like, hey, we want to do a collaboration with our hair salon where you can come in, you free haircut, free hair dye, everything, just post it. And I'm like, sorry, I box dye my own hair. That is so, that's lame of us.
I
but,
know,
kind of
but
cool
you know
too.
what? I don't want to sit in a salon for 2 hours and have to make an appointment. That's another thing.
Yeah.
To get in and sit for 2 hours every 4 weeks. And every 4 weeks I need to dye my hair.
Me
'cause
too. It's
with
so annoying.
having dark hair, those roots start to show.
It's really
I hate
frustrating.
saying that.
Oh, I hate it.
Yeah.
I know.
But it's true.
Okay, well, back to Target.
Oh yeah, I forgot. So the other day I was in Target to get some hair dye.
Yeah.
And I happened to walk through, I always just, I love browsing and I love shopping. And I went into the, with the women's clothes, and I found the cutest outfit. Actually, I sent you a picture when I tried it on, the skirt, the
one?
tan skirt with the tan top to match.
Did I write back?
You said after I already bought it,
Oh,
you wrote
that one.
back,
Yes.
You said it's so cute.
Yes.
It was really
fits so
cute, girl,
good on you.
and cheap.
I know.
I didn't even realize how cheap, but it was cheap, but it was so hip. And then you know how you style it with accessories to really make a wow.
Yeah.
So it's a real casual, like they're wearing those maxi skirts nowadays, So that's very into those maxi skirts that are like loose.
Skirts
and
or
all.
dresses? Skirts?
Skirts too.
Oh.
Dresses too, but also skirts.
Uh-huh.
I always like to find sets because I don't like to think about the top versus what top am I wearing with what bottom. I like to just get it from
You've
my
always
closet.
been like that.
Yes.
Always.
And I also think I think it looks better because it's a set. And I love sets. I just do. So anyway, I bought they were sold separately, the top versus the bottom, but I bought both of them. And the skirt was adorable skirt, loose and maxi with the top. And I said, I came home and I tried it on. And you know what topped it off?
Huh.
The cutest straw hat.
Ah, you love your hats.
I
You are
love
all
my
about your hats.
I do
so
love that. I don't know
cute.
where I'm going, but I love hats. Because you know what's so funny? When I went to Belle's dance recital,
Yeah.
I really wanted to wear a straw hat, but I said, well, I can't wear the straw hat because then I'm going to block the view of someone behind me that's watching the show too.
Oh my gosh, that's so
Same
funny.
thing with her graduation. I wanted to wear a hat. And I said, well, I'm going to block the person behind me, so I never know where to wear this hat to. But I
so
love
funny.
that.
Oh my gosh, it's so funny.
Yeah.
Yeah, Target has some good, and you probably got, did you get that at Target too, the hat?
No, yes,
that-
I did. I
you
did
did.
get that, but not this time. I
Right,
got
different
it
time.
another
I'm telling you, Target has so many things. It's crazy. That's why I guess it's like the store all the moms like. But we never I don't know. I guess it's
I
a
don't
new thing that
know.
it's so good.
It's
I love
so
it.
good.
I just
It
love going.
really is
You can't walk it.
good.
You cannot walk into Target and just get one thing though. It's impossible.
You know, maybe
impossible.
I love some of their clothes. I mean, some of their things are cute. I mean, it's a hit and miss thing.
well, Belle
but
gets so much of her clothes there. She loves it. It's her favorite store to go shopping.
it's great for a kid because they grow out of the size so fast. So you don't
fast.
need to spend a fortune.
I don't know how some people spend so much on kids'
I
clothes.
know.
It goes so fast and they stain it 1, 2, 3.
I
Stained,
know.
ripped.
They dirty
It's
it
so
like
yeah,
that.
it's
right?
so crazy. So fun. Oh my gosh, you keep us
I know.
so good, Mom. I love this. This was such a fun episode. Oh my goodness. Okay. Well, thank you for keeping me always looking fresh, Ma. Anyways, thank
If
you all
you feel
so much.
good, you look. If you
Yeah.
look good, you feel good.
That's right.
That's the saying.
All about that. All about that. Anyways, thank you so much for listening to the Chattermouth Podcast. We'll see you all next time. Bye.